Hey YouTube, I am back and clean shaven, as you can see. Wife finally talked me into getting rid of it. So, yeah, that's what's changed. This is stupid. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hey YouTube, I'm back and we are going to talk about 4 new 25 and under colognes and aftershaves, and one of which is one that I've gotten a lot of comments and requests for. It is the Pinot Clubman. So here it is. I'm assuming this is the Clubman you're talking about because it's the only one I could find. So, another one that we will be talking about is British Sterling, Stetson, and the ever popular English leather. So let's start with English leather. I've worn this one. My dad used to wear it back in the 70s, and to just cut to the chase, it's not for me. It really isn't. Didn't get any kind of response other than the kind of look from the spousal unit. It is a woodsy, citrusy smell with hints of leather, and when I say hints, I mean just barely hints. Your nose may pick it up more, either that or Dana, D-A-N-A, I don't know how you pronounce it. Their idea of leather is completely different than mine. It has a, it's definitely a masculine scent. It's got good top notes to it. It lasts pretty much all day, to be honest with you. It's if you want something lasting good, this lasts a long time. This one would be a good one. But honestly, I think for $13, which is what I paid for this one, this is a 3.4 fluid ounce. 3.4 fluid ounce at the grocery store, paid like $12.90 something, so 13 bucks. Well within our $25 budget. But I think for $13, I think you can do much better. At least for me, I've done much better, had much more success and compliments with Jovan Musk and Jovan Musk Black, or Jovan Black Musk. Both of those were the same price as this, and those were much more palatable to not only myself and to my wife, but to some co-workers as well, and just passers-by. English leather, I've never once gotten a compliment on this one, or even kind of an inquiry as to it, which I guess is good, because, you know, not every time that somebody asks you what you're wearing means it smells good. So, but anyway, on to the next one. English leather, it's okay. The next one is British Sterling. I wore this one, and I will tell you that if you are wearing British Sterling, you're a better man than I. Luckier, I guess, maybe too. I don't know. But this particular cologne has the distinction of being the only cologne I've ever worn in my life where somebody has actually voiced their opinion about it, said they don't like it, and if I wouldn't mind sitting across the table from them and not next to them. Was I embarrassed? Absolutely. Were they rude in that? Not really. I didn't think so. If it's offensive to them, they should say something. You know, I mean, especially if it's giving them a headache or something like that. I don't consider that rude. I don't consider that person being rude at all. You know, it was bothering them. I sat across the table. Everything was cool. So, but it was embarrassing for me. So, needless to say, that killed this one for me. This one, it says it is, let's see, look at my notes. Look at my notes. I write all my notes. Let's see, there it is. It says that it is a warm woods with ambers and moss. So woods, amber, and moss, we know don't work for me. Ever. So, you might have better luck. I don't know. Again, 12, 13 bucks at the grocery store. Just like the English leather though, I think you can spend your money a little more wisely. The scent of it, it's actually not that bad right out of the bottle. The top notes are pretty darn good. But it's when it dries down, on me at least, it smells like powder. To be honest with you, it smells like powder, and I don't like it. The next one is going to be Stetson, and I'm trying to rush through these. I'm trying to keep these videos at the maximum 7-8 minutes. Because you guys, honestly, you guys have more important, better things to do with your time. I would think. Not saying that I don't appreciate you watching, taking the time to watch. I really, really do, and I appreciate your comments, and I welcome your comments. So, if you have, as always, any experience with any of these aftershaves and colognes that I'm reviewing, even if you completely disagree with me, write your comments, write your experiences with them. Especially if you got like a funny story or an embarrassing story like I just shared. I would really love to read about that. That's what I like about the comment section. Why I turn them on and let you say just about anything you want. So anyway, back to Stetson. Stetson came out in 1981. The 80s, a great decade, by the way. I really, really like this. This one, I mean, I could just, man, the top notes right out of the bottle is just phenomenal. I really like this one. It's definitely masculine. Wow, God, that smells good. It's definitely a masculine smell. I've worn this one. The only problem is that it turns a little too flowery on me, and that's the lavender. And colognes and aftershaves with lavender in them, for me, when the dry down is done and it's all gone, and we're heading headlong into the base, the lavender hangs on, and I end up smelling very, very flowery, and not masculine at all. It's not that I smell feminine, it's just that I smell flowery, and I guess another way to put it would be soapy. Very soapy. It's a clean smell, but it's very soapy, and that's what this one does as well. This is the 2.25 fluid ounce. Again, got it at my local grocery store. It was $8-9, I think, somewhere thereabouts. So well within the range. Your mileage may vary on this. As we all know, your individual body chemistry works differently with all the colognes and aftershaves. So you might try it. I think this one is worth investing the 7, 8, 9, maybe $10 it cost to give it a shot. I would definitely give this one a shot. It for the decade of the 80s. You had a lot of the well, it just sets itself apart from all the other masculine scents of the 80s, and that's really kind of what made it so popular. It really is a nice one. It just, for me, I end up smelling a little too much like a garden bouquet of flowers. So anyway, but you might try it. It's good. It's Stetson Original Cologne. That's a good one. Spray. And moving on, the one that everybody wanted me to review is Clubman. Clubman by, how I guess it's pronounced, Pinaud, Pinaud, French. Pinaud Clubman aftershave lotion. I got this. This is, I don't know how many fluid ounces, 12.5 fluid ounces aftershave lotion. I bought it at Sally's Beauty Salon for $8, whopping $8. Never tried this. Today was the first day I wore this, and to just cut right to the chase, I smelled like an old man. I mean, like a cardigan wearing, Lincoln Town Car driving, Velcro shoe wearing old man. And I didn't like it, to be honest with you. I really didn't. It's a clean smell, but it really does what I imagine a lot of people feel about Old Spice, because their grandfather wore it and everything, which I don't feel that way about Old Spice. I think it has enough distinction. You can go watch that video. You'll see what I think about it. This one, it brings back lots of good memories, because I do recall the smell of this in the old barbershops that I used to go to when I was very, very little. My dad dragged me to them. And this definitely reminds me of that smell. Brings back a lot of good memories of my youth, but on the flip side of that, the same smell also makes me smell like an old man. And regardless of what you see here and here, I'm not that old. So anyway, I will not be wearing this again, probably, especially since the wife didn't like it. And we all know, you make the wife happy, you're happy. She didn't like this on me, so I won't wear it. So it's that simple. But again, you might try it. $8, you can't go wrong with it, honestly. $8, it's worth trying it. Like I said, it's different with everybody's body chemistry. So anyway, that's it. It's a real quick down and dirty review of 4 colognes. To go back over it, Clubman makes me smell like an old man. English leather, I think you can do better, but you might try it, especially if you've got a friend or an uncle or dad or granddad that has this stuck in his cupboard, in his medicine cabinet. You might try it and see what happens there. That one, British Sterling, the distinction of being the grossest smelling thing I've ever put on my body. So that's a no. And then Stetson, I end up smelling like a bouquet of flowers. So, let me say it. Out of all of these, none will work for me. But they may work for you. And if they do, I'd like to hear about it. And even if they don't work for you, put it in the comments down below. I'd like to hear from you. If you have any specific other cologne that you would like me to try and review, let me know. Send me a message. Put it in the comments. I read them. I finally figured out how to respond to comments, and I will try to respond to every comment. So, especially if it's a question of some sort. Which, by the way, I got a really strange question on one of the other videos asking if I record in a sauna. I can only assume it was because of the siding on the side of my man cave here is this wood siding, interior board, well, I don't know what you call it, whatever. Kind of looks like a sauna, I guess you would say, but no. I got my bookcase and my stuff and everything, my desk right here. So no, not in a sauna. So anyway, I appreciate it. Again, if you have anything, I'm hoping to do a little thematic review on nicer colognes, higher end colognes. So there seems to be a lot of whatever manufacturer blue cologne for men or black cologne for men. So I think what I'm going to do on my next 2 videos is going to review 4 or 5 blue colognes, be it Polo Blue, be it what was a few others, the Nautica Blue, the was it Da Vinci Light Blue, then you've got the Kenneth Cole Black, Polo Black, you got, was it Paco Rabanne Black, I think, or something like that. So there's a bunch of different, so I'm gonna do 3, 4, maybe 5 of them, and just review those. I think that'd be kind of an interesting take, using the color, the blue, the black. That'll be interesting. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to branch out and start reviewing fountain pens. I really, let me move out of the light here and see if it will focus in on that. This is a Schaefer medium point, Schaefer 100. It's kind of an entry-level fountain pen. This is my everyday writer. I use the Scripps blue ink in it and really like it. But I'm going to take a different approach on those reviews, I think. Not yammer and stammer and do the and the all the yakking that I do in these videos. I think I'm going to demonstrate the writing of the utensil, and so we'll see. We'll see. This is all kind of a work in progress. I appreciate you listening and watching, and hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, middle of the night, whatever time you're watching. And again, keep the comments coming. If you got any ideas, let me know. If you got a cologne or anything you want me to talk about, let me know. Thanks for watching.